Emyr sat on the edge of the bed, his arms crossed as he watched me quietly. He'd shed his hoodie and socks and wore only his black jeans and a threadbare blue t-shirt with the silhouette of a bicycle on it. His arms were very pale and more muscular than his slender frame suggested. I frowned while fiddling with my Nikon, trying to rid myself of the uncustomary nervousness I felt. Normally, when the camera was in my hands, I was cool-headed and professional. Was it because Emyr was famous? Or was there something different about him? I remembered the catch in his voice that had drawn me to him earlier, out by the river's edge. Don't be an idiot. Ready? I asked with a reassuring smile. Emyr just nodded, but I saw his fingers tighten on his bicep. Emyr, I want you to relax, I started in a low, calming voice as I peered through the viewfinder at him. This is all about trust. The moment you're uncomfortable, the moment you feel like you want to stop, you tell me and we'll stop. I promise that. I don't want to force you to do anything you don't want to. Okay? I like to ask questions while I work, because it brings out interesting body language and facial expressions that aren't rehearsed. May I ask you questions? Again, if I ask anything you don't want to answer, just tell me, all right? Okay. I could feel my confidence returning now. I'd done this so many times. Can you please turn your face towards the window? When Emyr had done so, I snapped a few profile shots of him, and then asked, "Do you write your own songs?" I knew the answer, but Emyr looked so tense that I decided to start off easy. Yes? Do your lyrics come from real experiences? I asked, thinking about Slipshod, a song about being rejected over and over again by the same woman. He said, frowning deep. Ch-click went the shutter. Some? Most, yeah. Is it hard to pour your own experiences into your work? Emyr nodded. Can you answer me verbally? The light is low in here, so I want to avoid blurring. There's also something beautiful that happens when someone is forced to answer something out loud, instead of relying on gesture, something I crave. I also had to be sure that he really wanted this. Oh, he replied. Sorry. Yes, it's odd. You feel exposed, and you hope that people won't read too much into your work. He grinned and turned his eyes towards me. Ch-click. Emyr looked away. Exposed? Like being naked? I asked. Can you please look towards the door? Emyr quickly obeyed and started to nod, but then remembered my request and cleared his throat. Yes, naked. Can you uncross your arms? Put your hands on your knees. He complied immediately, and I pushed away the sad little pulse of longing that swelled inside me at how obedient he was. Ch-click. What about being up on stage? Does that also make you feel naked? Yes, Emyr whispered. He closed his eyes for a moment, and I captured that too. Ch-click. Would you take your shirt off for me? Speaking of feeling naked. There was only a moment's hesitation before he pulled his t-shirt up over his head. He patted down his hair, gave me a shy smile, and then fell back into the previous pose. Ch-click, ch-click, ch-click. He was so pale he was a ghostly blue against the soft gold of the duvet and the warm cream tones of the cloth headboard. Almost hairless, his chest was well defined with small nipples, and his abs were outlined in shadows that shifted with his breathing. Just above his belt, the lean flesh covering his flat belly was creased over a few times from his slouched posture, and the fine line of dark hair that led down from his navel made my breath hitch quietly.